ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣೇಶಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸರಸ್ವತ್ಯೈ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಸಮಸ್ತ ಜನಕಲ್ಯಾಣೇ ನಿರತಂ ಕರುಣಾಮಯಂ ನಮಾಮಿ ಚಿನ್ಮಯಂ ದೇವಂ ಸದ್ಗುರುಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮವಿದ್ವರಂ ಸದ್ಗುರುಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮವಿದ್ವರಂ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ಶ್ರೀರಮಣಾಯ. Hari Om. So we saw yesterday, important point was one should think as how I can help the society, the community through my body, speech and the mind. That's the first step. So having thought about it and then having started living the lifestyle, serving the society through body, speech and the mind. So how do we serve through body? Physically helping, going there, moving the physical body in the world outside, physically with hands and legs helping. Through speech, giving them support, love, kind words and inspiring words, giving others confidence. And all those, the mouth, you can really do wonders society mein. You can talk pleasantly, you can talk sweetly, you can talk in such a way that listening to you, others will get confidence, their fears will go away, insecurities will go away, and give them assurances through speech. And through mind, always wish for the total welfare of humanity. And if you are so powerful, you can direct your thoughts towards a particular individual, independently or the society. Through your sankalpa alone, certain miracles can happen in society. Miracles means whatever you wish, that will start manifesting. As the power of mind increases, our service to world also will increase. Now this is how the scenario is. So first I master in my life how to serve physically, how to serve through speech, and also how to serve through the mind in meditations or wishes or prayers, etc. One more important point is, whatever sins that we commit through physical body as a prime medium, through body alone we suffer. Whatever we do bad karma through speech, the effect also will come on to the speech only, such as speech may be impaired speech, ineffective, or you keep listening to abuses throughout your life from others. Whatever we release, everything will come back to us. Through Vani, only we suffer. And whatever we wish bad about others, jealousies, hatred, envy, and wishing bad for others mentally, and ye mar jaye, I can't tolerate, etc., mental thoughts, and mentally alone we suffer. There is one sloka also which I forgot. So with whatever means you do the bad karma, that alone will come back to you and make you suffer physically through speech, also as at the mind level. Anyway, now once you learn the art of serving the society with the body, mind and speech, with body, mind and speech, once I learn the art, listening very carefully, then what I should do? I should inspire others actively to do the same way. Anyan bodhayet. We should inspire people to practice what we have been listening to, what we have been beautifully practicing. So this is the method. What should I do? First, I should practice, demonstrate the values, and then inspire and motivate others to do the same. Why I should do? Because I am not alienated from society. I am a part of the society. Always remember, we receive more than what we give. Though the pledge says to give more than what we take, but ulta hota hai. We receive more from the nature, we receive more from the devatas, Pindanda devatas, Brahmanda devatas. We receive from the nature, we receive from the Ishvara, we receive from people, society, country, the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom, the Panchamahabhutas. We only keep receiving it. Within brackets, shamelessly, with no commitment, with no sensitivity, utterly selfish. So, we live like that. So, we should inspire others also to lead such kind of a lifestyle. Now, the question is, but we don't see great Mahatmas like those who are withdrawn from the world, like Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi withdrawn, of course, Tapon Maharaj, or some great Mahayogis who are never seen doing any work physically, never they talk also to anybody, and their mind is always absorbed in meditation. Therefore, such Mahatmas are there. Then according to this sermon of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, they are not contributing anything to society. This is what we feel. Now, you can contribute best only when you are best. So, your contribution to society depending upon your status of evolution. Everyone is capable of doing something or the other. But the magnitude, the proportion of service that we offer to society, if we try to live live fully to our true potential, if we explore the true potential of ourselves, my question is, are we exploring the full potential of ours at the body level, mind level and speech level to serve society? Answer is capital no. We are not. Most of the cases, service is an option. It is not like a life-sustaining breath. So, everyone is capable of doing something or the other for society, number one. Number two, you are offering to society depending upon your evolution. Think. So, you know one skill, then you can offer that. You know how to cook, so cooking you can cook meals for many people. You know how to sing, you can inspire, sing good bhajans and motivate others. You know how to speak, give lectures and inspire others. You know how to work physically, do it, demonstrate. So everyone is capable of doing something or the other, but your service is also conditioned by your own evolution. But whatever situation that you are in, because everyone is potential to do something or the other society, my question is, whatever potential you have, are you living to your true potential? This is a big question mark. Now, what about Mahatmas? Those who don't seem mind is absorbed in self. They don't speak, mauni, and the body is also rested. No activity is seen much, except for little Sharira Yatra, that too occasionally, perhaps in some cases. In what way they are? They are doing at the highest level the service. They are capable of serving the society by their mere presence, by their aura, by their consciousness. They are influencing the thought flow of the total humanity in right direction. And that dimensional work, an ordinary human being cannot understand. It is impossible to any one of us to understand that dimension of work, which Ramana Maharshi, of course, physically also did. But in the case of Tapan Maharaj, hardly one or two people only he taught. Are still many Mahatmas are there, those who are not visible. Even now the Rishis are there. They are not available in the world, not seen. Chiranjeevis are there. Many Maharshis are eternally living. Markanda Rishi is there. What is he doing for society then? Like the many Maharshis are there, living. Agastya Rishi is still there. So what are they doing? The question is, their existence itself is a great blessing, and they are influencing the thought currents of the humanity. That dimension of work, you and I are not capable. Because we don't know how to divert our own mental thought current. First of all. I cannot divert my mental thought current. I wanted to go there, mind says go there. So I go left side, leaving the right side. So those Mahatmas of highest caliber, they may not be visible physically, but they are influencing the collective thought of the humanity. So they are also contributing. Think. So just because they are not seen working like us, they are also not working. So the false image of Ramana Maharshi, what Ramana Maharshi indicates, sab chhod ke aaram se baitha hai. So one lady I met in some other city long back, about 15-20 years, she was educating other study group members of Chinmaya Mission. You also leave your husbands and come to Ramana Ashram. I left my husband to his own death. But then why did you come? He is sick now, just to came see him for 10 days, but I wanted to go back. That is what Ramana did not say. I looked at her, because she is incapable of listening or understanding anything. She is such a low evolved being. And considering herself to be highly evolved. Such a murkha ko kya padhaya? He is unfit to educate. I just kept quiet. There is no need to talk. So this is how you create an image of Maharshis, Ramana Maharshi, Tapoma sab chhod ke main bhi jaunga. Wo to kuch bhi nahi hai, duniya kuch bhi nahi hai. So this wrong understanding. And I will give you one important thing. Whether you believe it or not, this is what I believe. Without you contributing to the society and the country, fully doing the Rishi's work physically, you will not be liberated. Why? There is Rishi Runa is always left. Why? You have been receiving. What else you are giving then? You want a guru to guide you. You want somebody to help you. Somebody to bless you. Always receiving. And whatever I want my enlightenment, I want my spiritual evolution, mukti de do, moksha de do, I don't want this, I don't want LKG people on the path. So we think we create an image of being lazy, calling it as withdrawal or sannyas, which Gurudev beautifully said that it is not the path. Oh, Swamiji, we don't believe you. Okay, never mind, next life, better luck. Akana Maharaj कहते हैं, Akana Maharaj says, even if you go to Brahmaloka, there is still debt is there to Prithvi Loka. So कहते हैं ब्रह्मा जी कभी कभी झाड़ू पकड़ा देते हैं, चलो जाओ पृथ्वी पे जाकर थोड़ा झाड़ू लगा के आओ, झाड़ू मार के आओ. तो झाड़ू लगा रहे महात्मा लोग आते हैं. ये मैंने कहा. तो कहते हैं फिर इससे पहले भी go beyond that liberation. Even then, Pujya Gurudev very clearly said, there are many siddhas, thousands of them. They are always ready to serve. They are liberated souls. Yet, why did Shankaracharya ji came? We say Shankaracharya is an avatar. If Jagan Mithya, why should he come? So that dimension we can't understand. So we misunderstand it and become lazy. So Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi said, first practice, think how to serve society through your body, speech and the mind, and others also inspire others to serve society in the same way. Okay? That's what the thought is to be concluded. Now, Sangha Kshema Sampadana Kramam Aha. Now, okay, what are the steps to be undertaken in order to obtain the benefit, all round overall benefit and protection and sustenance and progress to the society? What are the steps? Okay, sir, community should be happy because I am a limb of the community. It is not separate from me. Therefore, what are the steps to be undertaken? That's what he said. It's not a question. Ramana Maharshi is continuing. Anukulyena sanghasya stapayitva nijam kulam sangasyaiva tato bhutyai kuryat bhutiyutam kulam anukulyena sanghasya stapayitva nijam kulam sangasyaiva tato bhutyai kuryat bhutiyutam kulam. Very wonderful. He says, sanghasya anukulyena nijam kulam stapayitva. First of all, Nijam Kulam, our family, one's family. Nijam Kulam, Anukulyena. Anukula means what? Make your family convenient, favorable, or you can say well disposed, agreeable, friendly, useful, productive, and contributive. Your family, we are talking about. Nijam Kulam. So, first of all, our family, each family, is family as a unit of small unit. Is that family is being nurtured, grown as an important element to contribute to society? Is that family is in tune with the realities of the society, or that family is living in its own utopian dream, self-created goals, selfishness, only me, my family. So my family has to be happy, my family should be safe, my family should be enjoying, my family should be progressive. So that kind of an alienated family from society, it is not संघ के साथ अनुकूल रूप में नहीं है. It is not favorable, useful, not conforming to the requirements of the society. स्वामी जी, अभी तक तो इंडिविजुअल को थप्पड़ मारा, अभी फैमिली की Is my family useful to society as a unit? Is it conforming to the requirements, to the societal needs? So, first of all, Nijam Kulam, one's own family, Sanghasya Anukulyena, it should be living in such a way that it should be beneficial. So our family should be a great blessing to society as a unit. So first establish that, Bhagavan says. That's why in some families, for example, all are spiritually oriented. There are some beautiful families are there. All children are doing Samaj Seva. Samaj Seva means not that they are not working. No, some are doctors, some are engineers, but all unit as a family dedicated to various programs, various contributions to society. All are tuned to one thought of how we as a family be useful and contributive to society. Or society thinks that this family is no use for society. It is not anukulyam. Think. It is not in concurrence with, in resonance with the societal demands and requirements. So first of all, nijam ko sthapayitva, having made your family friendly. So first, make your family so that it can benefit the society. That's the first important goal of every family. So what is the first goal of the family? परिवार को मजबूत ऐसा बनाओ कि संघ के लिए, समाज के लिए उपयोगी बने. ये आई एम नॉट सेइंग दिस. निजम कुलम, अपना कुल को, परिवार को संघस्य आनुकूल्येन स्थापयित्वा, संघस्य आनुकूल्येन निजम कुलम स्थापयित्वा यथा निजम कुलम संघ अनुकूलम आचरेत. So, our conduct be such a way that which should be in tune with the societal requirements and demands. So, what does society require? Society requires help, financial help, material help, help in the health sector, knowledge. So many services are required. This society demands. So you look at Samaj, kaise hai? It's a society's requirement. So how is our family in any way are useful and fitting enough in that society as a constructive unit? In some families, all the family dedicated to Chinmaya Mission, or Satya Sai Baba organization, or Mata Anandama, or Divine Society, or any other spiritual organization, or some kind of a volunteer organization, or some NGO, whole family dedicated, without any expectations, without that family as a unit. We have in Chinmaya Mission, so many families like that. Not only father, mother, children, but their parents also. And some fourth generations also dedicated to Gurudev mission and mission. Like that in every organization. किसी घर में जा गए हो, सच्चा साई बाबा, some Divine Society, some Aurobindo, whatever, we are all dedicated, and they started serving. The whole family serves the society. Or some of them are family of doctors. All of them opened some kind of a pre-clinic. As a unit, they start serving. Morning, of course, they do their work for living. And sometime in a week or 2 days, they dedicate. They are available also for free operations, free surgery. Whole family as a doctor family. Some families are there. They are serving. So therefore, Sangha anukulam acharet. So our conduct should be in tune with the societal requirements. What a training it is. Then he says, Tatha tad vidhaya. So in that fashion, having practiced, having made the family, so first make your family so that it can benefit the society. Meaning, make a strong family of values, commitment, understanding. There should be some benevolence in them. Benevolent thoughts. Such a family is a blessed family. So many people in Chinmaya Mission also say, Swamiji, I wanted to call you for Bhiksha, but my wife doesn't come. She is non-cooperative. I said, don't worry, relax. Some people, women said, my husband doesn't like Chinmaya Mission, so I cannot call you. Okay. You don't have to come to spiritual organization. But as a unit, are you useful to society? Or a separate unit trying to eke out your own comforts in the already disturbed world. Second statement is the correct. Except stray here and there you can count. That kind of an idea, it doesn't strike to us. My daughter should be good, my son should be good, my son got married, my daughter got married, and now I am relieved they are living their life. What they are living their life and what you are living your life, Bhagavan knows. Now I am relaxed, waiting for death. All the best. I invoke Yamaraj for you, so that he can come quickly. That's why I ask all this question. If you are not born, would there be any loss to the world? How important are you in this world? How valuable to society and the world is your existence on the planet Earth? There is no answer for this. Because majority may be very whole, except one or two people, here and there, some people. Most of us are liability to the country and society. So, tadvidhaya tataha anantaram sangasya eva bhutyai sangasya sampade bhutyai sampade kulam swiyam kulam bhutayudam kuryat. Now the question is, he says, na iha swartha parata. Now, you say, what is the use? You are very selfish. You want to make your family strong in values, foundation, etc. You are no anantaram sangasya eva bhutye, for the benefit of the society. Bhuti, progress. Sangasya bhutye, for the sake of the progress of the society. Ab dekhiye, nijam kulam, swiyam kulam, bhutayutam kuryat. For the benefit of the society, one should make one's family strong and progressive with values and in prosperity, etc. For whose sake? For the benefit of the society. It is not that our aggrandize the money and hoard for 10 generations. I'll ask you one question. It's a very tough question. As a family, what is that you are leaving for next generation? Confusion? Debts? Memories of fightings? Court cases? Complications? And bad memories of our existence on planet Earth for others? What is it we are living as a family? Not only as an individual, as a family, as a unit also. Bitter question. You get wiped out. You will be hanged as a photograph for one generation at the most. That too if your children are liking you by mistake. When their children are born, who is this fellow occupying the wall? Remove it and I'll put some celebrity photo there. This old buddhe log hai. Nikal do. We don't even know that our great-grandfather or great-great-grandfather names and where they... Absolutely no idea. You will also be wiped out. The arrogance of self-importance is killing us. We are nothing. Because your name is illusory, your name is attached to form. If you are a great advanced being, that name remains. In the case of Mahatma, that name remains. Nama alone remains out of Shodasha Kalas. That is for others. In our case, our name also will be not remembered. In 2 generations, you will be wiped out completely. The arrogance of self-importance. The name is mithya, Rupa also is mithya. So therefore Bhagavan says, For the benefit of the society only, one should make one's family strong. Not that one's family should become strong in financial, in values and morality, ethics. It is not for the family benefit to demonstrate and criticize others and to look down upon other families. देखा हमारे परिवार में आई ब्रॉट माई चिल्ड्रन अप वेरी वेल, संस्कारी है, देर कैसे बन गया वो बने, बिजनेस टू क्रिटिसाइज लाइक दैट, विच पीपल डू नाउ. Oh, I trained my son beautifully. See my neighbor. ऐसे बेवकूफ लोगों को क्या समझा सकते हैं? Irresponsible people in the society. Those who feel joy about others' fall. Others, the family suffering, go and help them. No. Ego. We are happy. So your own benefit of your family is turning out to be a great curse for society. In terms of your non-participation, insensitivity, and also your pride, arrogance, and refusing to help others. When I say your is not yours, in general I am using. I cannot say my family I don't have. In that sense, biological family. Sannyasi, Jagat Sansari. So therefore, tataha anandaram sangasya eva bhutye sampade. For the make society prosperous, Swayam kulam bhutayutam kuryat. One should make one's family strong, progressive, resourceful. Na iha swarthaparata, it is not selfishness. Because unless you are strong, Sanghameva upakuryat sampannam nijam kulam sampannam nijam kulam, one which is very well cherished, nourished, became very strong with spiritual values, this and that, great ethics, morality, prosperous family. Such a family should exist only to support the society, to help the society. So first is make your family, then family should become conducive to society, then what is dedicate your family for the prosperity of the society. Very good. With this, one question answered. What? Relationship between society and the individual. Yoganatha uvacha. Next question he asked. Shantim kechit prashamsanti Shaktim kechin manishinaha Anayoh ko guno jyayan Sanghakshema krute vibho Shantim kechit prashamsanti Shaktim kechin manishinaha Anayoh ko guno jyayan Sanghakshema krute vibho. Very good. Now, another beautiful question. Because he says, some people, some kechit shantim prashamsanti. Yoganatha says, some people, Bhagwan Ramana, they praise peace in the society. Vibho, Paramatma. Okay. Shantim kechit prashamsanti. So, and some people, what? So, spashtam sangakshema upekshaya kim shantehi adhikam prayojanam uta shakterti prashna. Simple thing is what? Some people praise peace is supreme to power. Between power and peace. Some people say peace is supreme. Some people say, Shaktim Kechin, some wise people say, no, power is important. Power is supreme. So Shanti and Shakti. In between these two, which one occupies the higher post? Which is supreme between these two? For what? Anayo ko gunajjayan. For the sangakshema krute. For the benefit of the society, which occupies the topmost position? Is peace is supreme or power is supreme for the society? For the benefit of society. For the welfare of society. Sangakshema, welfare of society. What is the benefit? What is the supreme? So, spashtam sangakshema upekshaya kim shanti adhikam prayojanam uta shakteriti prashnaha Bhagavan vacha. So, the question understood? Which benefits the society most? Is peace or power? Peace or power? P-E-A-C-E, not P-I-A-C-E. Shanti or Shakti. Which benefits the society the most? Which brings welfare to the society? Bhagavan said, Swamana Shuddhaye Shantihi Shakti Sanghasya Vruddhaye Shaktya Sangham Vidayochaihi Shantim Samstapaye Tataha Swamana Shuddhaye Shantihi Shakti Sanghasya Vruddhaye Shaktya Sangham Vidayochaihi Shantim Samstapaye Tataha. Now listen, kindly listen with all your 4 ears opening. समझ हमारे पास 2 ही कान है, 4 कहाँ आते हैं भाई? हाँ, फिजिकल 2 ears, जिसपे जो मन बैठा है उसका भी 2 कान है. ठीक है? गोड़ का पहले बंद नहीं करना है, ये बंद कर दिया तो सुने नहीं. ये भी खोल के रखना है. मन में जो है ना, जो कान है, कान वो भी खोल के रखना है. ये तो खुला हुआ है भगवान की दया से, अंदर का कान सुनता ही नहीं, भाग जाता है. तो ध्यान से सुनना. अब भगवान क्या कहते हैं देखिए, स्वमन शुद्धये शांति. सो क्वेश्चन क्या था? इज शांति इज मोर बेनिफिशियल primary for the welfare of society, or the power is useful for the welfare of the society, which is the supreme between these two? For what purpose? Sake kya hai? For the sake of welfare of the society. Collective question. So, swamana shuddhaye swasya sangikasya manasah antakaranasya shuddhaye shanti. First one. Each member of the society, Sangikasya Manasaha Antakaranasya Shuddhaye. So, for the Antakarana Shuddhi, purity of the Antakarana, Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara, complete. So, complete peace of the mind. Antakarana Shuddhi ke liye hi Shanti. So, Shanti, peace. What is peace? Peace means no thoughts erupt on their own except initiated consciously by you. Number 1. No thought will ever disturb the balance of my mind. The restful condition of the mind is undisturbed by any thought. Number 2. No thought is capable of arousing in me any kind of agitations prompted by desire, greed, etc., jealousy, envy, comparison, anger, etc., delusion, all those things. So, no thought is capable of arousing in me any kind of agitations. So, peace is not the absence of the thoughts per se. Peace is a state wherein thoughts have no capacity to influence you except parade before you, pathetically begging you your permission to enter into you, which you will not grant. They parade before you somewhere far away, saying bye-bye, but they have no influence on you. Your disturbed mind, your mind is undisturbed, peaceful, even in the presence of thoughts. That is called Shanti. Then, having practiced this state by the grace of the Guru for a long time, so nobody can provoke me, no thought can provoke me, no thought can prompt me and act in aggressive manner, reactive manner. They lost all their potency in them. So this is one state. Because when we don't respect, when we don't honor, when we don't invite, when we don't accept these thoughts as our guests, completely ignored them. If you ignore a guest, the guest cannot stay in your house. If you want, you can try on me. Ignore, I will not come. Baba, ये कैसे पानी भी नहीं पिलाया, आने के लिए नहीं कहा, बैठने के लिए भी नहीं कहा. So a state will come wherein these thoughts will stop visiting you. Because you are not honoring them. You are not giving them bhiksha. Then sahaja bhavena, by naturally mind is peaceful, and the peaceful mind is bliss. So that is called, that Shanti is a result of the purity of the mind. What is the purity of the mind? Undisturbed mind. Undisturbed mind means what? Not disturbed by thoughts. So thoughts do not disturb you. Why that thought don't disturb you? You stopped honoring them. When I don't honor them, they may parade, they may dance around me. If I get that capacity, if I get. So relatively, to the extent I can achieve this state, to that extent I can experience peace. So, antakaranasya shuddhaye shanti. That means what? Nirahankara sampatti rupa shuddhi. Shanti prayojana. What is the purpose? Purpose is what? Nirahankara sampatti rupa shuddhi. There is that we reach a particular state wherein this ego, the aggressiveness in the ego is charged by passions, lust, greed, desires and outgoing. That charged ego, it becomes sober. It is just existing only for little vyavahar in the world. The ego doesn't raises its hood. In our case, in our case also, it never raises its hood. Why? It is already rising and continuing there only. It is always on. It is never sleeps, except in deep sleep also. But next day morning, it more vengeance, it comes out. So it is always there. So it doesn't, my ego never rises. Why? It is already risen and maintained. So, nirahankara sampatti, that's a sampatti. That's a real wealth. Prayojana, रूप शुद्धि प्रयोजना, शांति शुद्धि and shant prayojana, that kind of a attainment is prashamsaniya. It is really quite commendable, praisable, if I can use praisable, can be praised, must be praised. तारीफ करने योग्य मानसिक स्थिति है वो. इस तरह के मानसिक स्थिति को हम तारीफ करना है, प्रेज करना है. इत्यर्थः. नाउ शक्ति ही संगस्य वृद्धये. सो शांति इज फॉर इंडिविजुअल पीस. नंबर वन, प्लीज लिसन केयरफुली, लेटर ऑन फिर घुमाएंगे. शक्ति इज संगस्य वृद्धये. पावर इज फॉर द ग्रोथ एंड प्रॉस्पेरिटी एंड द प्रोग्रेस ऑफ द सोसाइटी. व्हाट इज इट नाउ? संघाभिवृद्धये शक्ति एव प्रथमम अपेक्षते. So what is the first thing required? Power is required, and it is meant only for the progress of the society. For the progress of society, power is required. Economical power, health power, technological power, power of values in society. That is a power. So power is required. That the power of purity, power of honesty, power of non-corruption, that becomes a power, special power for the country. Power of cooperation, mutual cooperation, power of hard work. Without these powers, society cannot grow. Healthily, you don't get a healthy society. Agricultural power, power of agriculture. If it is good, whole nation can sustain. So therefore, Sangha Abhivruddhiye Shakti Prathamam. It is to be first, as a first requirement is what? For Samaj ke liye? Power. Then says, Ata aha Shaktya Sangham Uchchaihi Vidhaya Tata Shantim Tata Shanti Stapayet. Second line. Shaktya Sangham Vidhaya Uchchaihi Tataha Shantim Stapayet. So therefore, first establish the society in power, then aspire for peace. Okay. Simple thing example. If a family has enough to eat, enough to spend money for the requirements, relatively that family is peaceful. That family has little money to spend for medical expenses. Or one guest comes, that family has enough money to feed the guest. Suppose you don't have enough finances, health also is not there. It will come later on. And what peace you will get in the house? Whole family is hungry. You go and give Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. You are not the body. वो आपको उठ के थप्पड़ ऐसा मारेगा कि सारे एक तरह के दांत पर उखड़ के पर नीचे गिर गया. ऐसा क्यों मारा? ये भी मिथ्या है. कौन किसको क्या मारा? So remember, so power is necessary to establish peace. Today in our country, we are more respected. Since 10 years I am talking, 10, 12 years, people world is respecting. कोई प्रधानमंत्री, हमारा प्रधानमंत्री का पैर छूते हैं. There he is being invited. इंडिया का नाम रोशन हो रहा है. So economical power, and in a way our population also is our strength. So that whatever we can produce, we can consume. So much power, technological power, space, Indian Space Research Organization, we are progressing in that. Infrastructure, roads and buildings, the kind of roads which are happening in the country. It's a power. And military equipments are being purchased, which has required very much. And we have started make in India much missiles and Brahmo missiles and such kind of things. We are already making them. It's a power. Then we can have little peace is there. Even some enemy attacks, we can defend. That confidence is there. Because of that confidence, there is a peace that we can face the challenge. We are not worried. Otherwise, if you don't have strength, economic power, this power, that power, always living in fear. So power is required. So therefore, prathamam ape, it is first power is to be expected. Power is required. Power is sought. Therefore, Shaktya Sangham Uchchaihi Vidaya. Through that power in society, make the society rise up. Keep the society on a highest platform of peace and progress and security of the country. Our borders are secured because of our soldiers. We have a large army, air force ready, navy. It is not easy to maintain a country with the largest population on the planet, with many cultures, different kinds of traditions. It's not easy. So that power is there. Then we are living peacefully. We are able to have this satsang today. Why? There is peace in society. Because of power. Nobody is attacking us, disturbing us. Because of power of police, power of military, power of Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, power of Prime Minister. That power is required, na? Then only peace is established in UP. Otherwise, पहले कितने कैसे होता था? Every street you find a gunda. Not one, sorry, couple of them. You know? The power, there is a beautiful chief minister who has got that power and wisdom and is a monk, sannyasi. So no selfishness. Therefore, he is able to do it. Uncompromisingly, he could control everything. And Rajas were like that in our country before. Every Raja was a sannyasi inside. They never hold on to power till their death. They would hand over there and then they would go Raja Rishi ban jate the Raja Rishi. Imam Rajarshayo viduhu. Sa kalena mahata kalena. Nasto parantapa. So therefore, Shaktya Sangam Uchchaihi Tataha Shantim Stapayet. Then establish peace. Iti. Yadyapi, now commentary continues. Yadyapi Pashubalad Atmabalam Gariyaha. Even though Atmabalam is superior, the power of self is superior to Pashubalam, animal strength, or Pashu Pravrutti Balam. Rajoguna Balam says Atma Balam is superior. Shakte Gari Yadyapi Pashubalat Atma Balam Gariyaha Shakterapi Shanti Eva Pratishta Bhavati. Even though compared to Shakti, peace is actually to be put on foremost. Because everybody would have thought peace is foremost. Then the power. Because power we associate with politics and dirtiness and corruption. That's the wrong idea. Because power is very good. You corrupt the power and later on corrupt the word power also. Like somebody went to some country and in the afternoon he asked in a dairy parlor, that shop, the boy was sitting there in the shop, lunchtime, the shop was open, the owner went inside to eat food, lunch. So this Indian went there, it seems, and asked him, मेरे को एक glass just simply pure milk दे दो. He was confused. He went inside and asked the boss. Somebody is asking pure milk. We have milk. What is pure milk? The other man said, ask him whether he is from India. वो बाहर आके पूछा है, आप भारत से है क्या? Old joke, it is actually. हाँ, तो because we have pure milk, we don't have pure milk. We have milk only. Because milk is always pure. You adulterate it, add an adjective to pure to milk, pure to it, and confuse yourself. Like that, power is a word, beautiful power. Because power is required. So, that's why Kshatriya was what? Rajoguna supported by Sattva. Not by tapas, support by tamas. If it's supported by tamas, it leads to all complications. We need power, like Puja Gurudev's power, supported by Sattva. So therefore, even though peace is supreme compared to power, Shakterapi Shantireva Pratishtha Bhavati Tathapi. Although peace is superior to power, even then, Sangikasya eva Sangikasya yuva Sangasyapi Atma Shaktihi. So, Atma Shaktihi Shantirva Kramena eva Sampadaniya Bhavati. Just as in the individual case, Sangikasya eva in individual case. Individual case, can you Atma Shakti, the power of self, can anybody gain immediately? No, gradually it has to be gained. Or in the individual case, Shakti, Atma Shakti power, or Shanti, peace, can it be attained? No. Individual has to attain the Atma Shakti, the power of self, the higher self, the spiritual power, plus the peace has to be achieved slowly, gradually. At once, no individual can get these two instantly. Like instant moksha people want. It's a process. If you're eating food, sometimes, some small food particle will get stuck up in between the teeth somewhere, which cannot be taken out even with the toothpick. A blood will come, that won't come. And as it is there inside, you are feeling inconvenient. Tongue goes and continues. Tongue will not help. Small one. Then, you have to use and some kind of gradually, slowly, then wash it and then wash it slowly, it will come out after lot of effort. You cannot remove the small food particles stuck between your teeth easily. Can we remove the vasanas which are stored in us since millions of lives in one go? It can be if you awaken to the truth. But that is not possible unless there is a contradiction. When you awaken to the truth, vasana will be exhausted, burnt. Very good, sir. How to awaken to the truth? Exhaust vasanas. ये क्या है? बदतमीज. You want to know the truth? Exhaust vasanas. How to exhaust vasanas? Know the truth. ये कैसे हो सकता है? All the vasanas which are locked in sanchita can be burnt. But vasanas which are active, they are great obstructions to our meditations. Added to that, we are adding fresh vasanas while they are active. While the prarabdha active vasanas are active in life, we are also adding fresh obstacles consciously or unconsciously. So they are the ones who are creating obstacles in our meditations and spiritual thinking and withdrawal and progress. All those who are locked, they are not disturbing you. They are always locked, under lock and key. Key with the nature. Very good. If the key is given to you, you will open and open your baggage shelf carefully, otherwise luggage will fall on your head. Who will announce? In the flight. Please open your cabbage bag, whatever bin, whatever it is. Please open carefully, other luggage will fall on your head. So when we open the Sanchita Vasana, they fall on our head. Therefore it is locked. So they can be burnt. But these present vasanas are to be exhausted. So we can minimize them and all. That is a spiritual sadhana. Therefore, तथापि सांगिकस्य इव संघस्यापि आत्मशक्तिः शांतिर्वा क्रमेण एव संपादनीया भवति. It is possible to attain all this peace or power in individual, just as the peace and power in the individual has to be gained in a gradual way. Similarly, in the society also, it has to be gained in a gradual manner. Overnight, you cannot bring a law and make everybody peaceful or make everybody powerful. Not possible. Yadyapi kadachit purusha visheshasya sahasa swatmalabha sampadhyate. Although, in some cases, like Ramana Maharshi, like some people, the Bon Maharaj, some people, sahasa, instantly, purusha vishesha, somebody unique person, purusha visheshasya sahasa swatma, he suddenly awakens to the truth. There are some people are there, like Eckhart Tolle. He is suddenly at age 20 awakened to the truth. Maybe in the previous karma, but in rarest of the rare cases only that will happen. Tathapi prayashaha, in general, sarvepi sopanakramameva apekshante. For everybody, gradual progress alone is marked for them, earmarked for them. It is expected that all the people in general climb the steps of progress and of Atmalabha, Shanti or Shakti mein, slowly you should cross. It is not possible. Because, to say no also you need a power inside. Weak mind we say. मन में ताकत नहीं है क्या? हाई कहा. गुलाब जाम देखते ही मुंह से पानी निकल जाता है, हाथ उधर जाता है, पैर वहाँ ले जाता है, पहले हाथ उधर ले जाएगा, फिर पकड़ेगा, मुंह में डाल देता है. भाई ताकत नहीं है क्या? बिल्कुल नहीं है. I cannot resist. Meaning what? I don't have power in the mind. How to gain the power? Gradually. So in the individual, how to gain peace? Gradually. Why? So many thoughts are banging me, right from morning till evening. I'm only defending them. Getting hurt by stones, they are being like stones, they are being thrown on me. Denting me continuously. And mind is taking different shapes all the time. कभी मुंह फूल गया, कभी हाथ फूल गया, कभी पैर फूल गया, कभी पेट फूल गया. अब क्या हुआ? पेट फूल गया. कोई पत्थर मारा. अच्छा. कल कंधे पे वहाँ पे शोल्डर फूल गया. शोल्डर गॉट स्वोलन. क्यों? और कोई पत्थर मारा शोल्डर पे. पेट का थोड़ा कम हो रहा है. तीसरा दिन मुंह फूल गया. भाई मुंह पे पत्थर मार. दैट इज द कंडीशन ऑफ द माइंड. One side, this one. Here actually our mind is banged by all around. Bum, bum, bum. In few cases only they awaken. Otherwise, everybody, sopanakrama means in sequence, step by step, alone has to progress. Evam sthite. If this is so, if the conditions are like that, if this is the fact, sangasya prathamam jivanadharanartha shakti avashyaki. First of all, sangha society should remain healthy, no? They should have good food, clothing, shelter, security, health. Then only you can talk about peace in society. Otherwise, what do you talk peace in society? समाज में शांति की स्थापना करने उठे. भाई भूख लग रही है सबको, कपड़ा नहीं है पहनने के लिए, दवाई नहीं मिल रही है, पैसा भी नहीं है, गरीब लोग हैं, क्या शांति की स्थापना कर पाएंगे हम? So where is it? Sangasya prathamam jivanadharanartha shakti avashyaki. Power is required in order to make the society first subsist, live healthily. Food, clothing, shelter, good health के लिए medicines, education, security, 5, 6 things are very absolute necessary. Values in ethics in society to establish. And that's why Dandaniti, even the king has to establish peace in society by power. Read entire Mahabharata. Dandaniti. Some people by naturally peaceful. Some are only danda dikhao tab shanti. Like so many people jump traffic signals. Only when constable is there, they are scared. Otherwise, no. Think. Of course, in every traffic signals, except in cities, there are no CCTV cameras in गली गली में कहाँ होता है? अभी तो नहीं इतना नहीं है. So you try to jump. Why? The constable is there. You follow traffic rules. So the power in the policeman is making you follow the values of traffic. Otherwise not. So Raja Dandaniti is necessary to establish peace in society. And Sahaja Bhavena, if everybody is prosperous in like Ramarajya, there is no need to steal. And everybody's mind is trained to be peaceful and happy. And everybody is able to live happily with what they have. No greed, no comparison because of spiritual values. That society is always happy. Oh, you eat in gold plate, he eats in silver plate, and that fellow eats in bronze plate, I eat in a mud plate. Doesn't matter, my dear. I get food, I am contented. So, neither the person who eats in gold plate has no arrogance, nor the superiority complex, nor the one who eats in the small plate like a mud plate or saucer, he also has no inferiority complex. That society is peaceful. Both of them understand this is not required, food is important. In my destiny it has come, but nothing great about it. I got food, what I wanted I got. How does it matter in what plate I eat? That maturity society has, peace, that maturity comes out of spirituality. To establish that, power is required. As I said, today now, there is no problem, power plants are not shut down, so supply of electricity is there. You all had your breakfast and lunch and slept also sometime before coming to class. Therefore you are peaceful. No traffic jam, no curfew. That all established by power. So that power, Rajaniti, Rajadanda, that power is required. And then when this power, the power of, I said no, the prosperity, the power of economics, etc., what I said earlier. So Shanti is possible only when society is happy, and by the power, society has power, then peace will come. Therefore, tad anantaram eva, only after that, shantehe adhikarahiti, then only you will be eligible for peace. That is why, please don't teach these dialogues of be peaceful to everybody without knowing the other man's difficulties. Don't be heartless. Inquire what is it disturbing him or her. कुछ भी नहीं होता, सब छोड़ दो, आराम से रहो. So our philosophy is only to teach others. So tadanantarameva shantehe. So unless society is peaceful, we cannot be peaceful. Iti Sri Maharshehe pratyuttarat avagamyate. Thus, we can understand by Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's answer. This way, we can understand this is very clear. Yatha dehadharana asamarthasya vyaditasya va sarvata tatkalika daurbalyat atma vichara prarambha na upapadyate. Now, somebody is incapable because of due to disease, sickness, disease. The body is unable to hold properly. Meaning body is not functioning properly. In fever, can you walk to bathroom? Utao. You can't go to washroom also. So, dehadharana samarthasya vyaditasya or sarvadha tatkalika daurbalyat. Always, somebody is always weak. Though temporary, but weakness is continued. Say 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. Weak person. A sick person. Tatkala atma vichara prarambha no. Such a person, can he start self-inquiry? Who am I? I am sleeping. Think. Not possible. Balavataha eva shakyo bhavati. That Atma Vichara is possible only for a strong person. Mentally strong and physically strong. He alone can do Atma Vichara. A diseased body, constantly is a pain, uneasiness. What kind of Atma Vichara you can do? Tatha, similarly, Durbalasya Sanghasya Prathamam Shakti. Similarly, a weak society should be supplied power first, strength. Then you talk about peace. So, Durbalasya Sanghasya Prathamam Shakti Sampattehi eva adhikaraha. So, society is eligible. That are not eligible for self-inquiry, peace, not peace. Society is not eligible for peace in society. That to experience peace, shanti, that society is eligible only for power and establish society first. So, Durbala Sangha, very weak society cannot be given peace. Peace cannot be established if the society is weak in food, clothing, shelter, problem. Like just as a physical body is weak, you cannot continue self-inquiry. Shanti samruddhe sampadyate na anyatha iti sugabham. Therefore, one who has gone samruddhi shanti, abundant peace is there. That society alone rises. Then shanti samruddhe sampadyate. So Shakti Sampattehi eva adhikaraha. Then Shanti Samruddha. Only when Shakti Sampatti. That is more Durbala Sanghasya Pradhamam Shakti Sampatti adhikaraha. Shanti Samruddhe Sampadyate na anyatha iti sukhamam. There is no other way. First establish society with the power. Then alone. So Shakti Sampatti eva adhikaraha. Shanti Samruddha. One who is powerful. Society is powerful. That society alone can achieve peace. Otherwise not. Na anyatha iti sugamam. It is very clearly understood. Nayamatma balahinena labhyaha Upanishad mantra. This Atman is not gained by balahina, by weak man, weak mind, weak body. Such a person cannot. Tasmat sangasyape balam pratamam sopanam. Therefore, first step is sangasya balam. Make the society stronger. So, unless society is stronger, nobody can practice spirituality. Nobody can put anything in society. Society should be peaceful and strong enough. Then alone, peace is established in the society. Today, society is not strong in wisdom, in knowledge, in economic power, in all sectors. Some individuals are stronger, but not society. And individuals are feeling separate units floating in society. Nothing, as though they are not connected at all with the society. Unless this contribution of each member and each family to the totality is understood, the humanity will never achieve peace on the planet. And Bhagavan is waiting for us to evolve toward that understanding. Like Bhagavan, our Bhishmacharya said, in the Atho Satya Yuge, in the long back in the time, which Prathama Yuga, Satya Yuga, this Chaturu Yuga ka Satya Yuga, or in the creation beginning, long back, Bhagavan, our Bhishmacharya tells Yudhishthira, there was no king, there was no ruler, and there was no ruled. Why? Because he asked, Raja ka shabd kahan se nikla hai? Where did it come from? Shabd, king shabd, word king, Raja. When it was introduced on humanity? Because Earth formed 4.1 billion years before. So when did the Raja concept came into existence? Bhagavan Bhishmacharya says, Raja was not necessary at that time. There was no Palaka, Paripalaka, ya Parijana, or Purajana. Citizens and rule king, that was there, never existed like that. That means earth was empty. No. Earth was having people. Then how it was running? He says dharma. Through dharma alone, they ruled each other, they protected each other, they cherished each other, and they lived happily by following dharma. Everybody knows what their dharma is. So subtly tuned, automatically everything is happening. There was no king necessary at that time. Then Bhishmacharya explains in that Mahabharatam how from that state humanity has fallen down, degraded to this condition. Systematically he speaks about it. Step 2, step 3, step 4, like that they can come down. So therefore society must be peaceful. That is Shakti, through Shakti is required. A powerful society remains peaceful. That is the thing. So family has a role to play. As a family, what is my contribution to society? My question to all of us, for ourselves, including myself, we should ask this question. Simply speaking, am I liable to society or an asset? Oh, I am an asset. Okay. Then are you fully utilizing your true potential as an asset or not? This we have to ask ourselves. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harhi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harhi Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.